In this video, we are going to create an expert advisor using MQL5 that implements a trading strategy based on the bear's power indicator. Let's see how we can do that. To begin, we start the Metaeditor by clicking the little icon or pressing F4. This opens up the coding environment where we can write and compile our MQL5 code. The code begins by including the CTrade class from the standard library. This class provides simplified trading methods such as PositionOpen and PositionModify, which are essential for executing and managing trades. We instantiate a CTrade object with default parameters, which will manage all trade operations, including position management. Next, we define several strategy configuration parameters. These are adjustable in the Expert Advisor properties. The LookbackBars parameter sets the historical range for highs and lows, ranging from 1 to 1,000 candles. The MinCandlesBack parameter specifies the minimum age for a valid high or low, between 5 and 50 candles. TrailingOffset is a safety margin for the trailing stop, measured in points and ranging from 1 to 20. Finally, BearsPeriod is the period for the bear's power calculation. We then declare global variables and handles to store state between ticks and indicator data. The bear's handle variable is used for the bear's power indicator handle, while bear's buffer is a ring buffer for bear's power values. MQL rates price data is an array used to store OHLC price data. The onInit function is executed once at the start of the Expert Advisor for indicator setup. In this function, we create the bear's power indicator handle using the iBearsPower function, which takes the symbol, period, and BearsPeriod as parameters. We configure the arrays as time series, meaning the newest data is at index 0. This is done for both the bear's power values array and the price data array. If the initialization is successful, the function returns init succeeded. The code includes functions for opening positions. The openByPosition function retrieves the current ask price for precise order execution. It then executes a buy order using the PositionOpen method of the CTrade object. The parameters for this method include the financial instrument, order type, long position, position size, and standard lots, 0.10, which means 10 micro lots, entry price at the current ask, initial stop loss, set to 0, indicating it is disabled, take profit, also set to 0, indicating it is disabled, and a position comment. Similarly, the openSellPosition function retrieves the current bid price and executes a sell order using the PositionOpen method. The parameters are similar, except the order type is set to short position, with both the stop loss and take profit disabled. The onTick function is the main price update function, executed on every tick. This function contains the core strategy logic. It begins by retrieving historical price data for analysis using the copyRates function, which takes the symbol, period, shift value, 0 for the current bar, number of bars to copy, LookbackBars, and the price data array. It also loads bear's power values from the indicator buffer using the copyBuffer function. The function then checks the position status to determine if there are any open positions and their type. It scans through all open positions to find relevant ones, looping backwards for safe iteration. If a position belongs to the current symbol, it marks that an open position is found and stores the type, buy or sell, of the current position. The trend detection and position management logic follows. For a buy condition, if the bear's power crosses above 0, indicating potential upward momentum, and there are no open positions, a new buy position is opened. If a buy position already exists, the code identifies the low point for trailing stop by finding the index of the lowest low in the lookback period using the iLowest function. It then calculates the trailing stop level by adding the low price to the offset in points, specifically using the trailing offset multiplied by point. The process trailing stop function is called to manage the trailing stop. For a bearish signal, if the bear's power crosses below 0 and there are no open positions, a sell position is opened. If a sell position exists, the code identifies the high point for trailing stop using the iHighest function and calculates the new stop level by subtracting the offset from the high price, again using trailing offset multiplied by point. The process trailing stop function is called for trailing stop management. The process trailing stop function updates the stop loss for both buy and sell positions. It iterates through all open positions in reverse order for safe modifications. For each position, it checks if it matches the specified position type and belongs to the current chart symbol. It then retrieves the current stop loss value and updates it based on the position type. For buy positions, the new stop level must be higher than the current stop or there should be no existing stop loss. For sell positions, the new stop level must be lower than the current stop or there should be no existing stop loss. The position modify method is used to update the stop loss. Once the code is complete, we press F7 to compile it. If this was too fast for you or if you don't understand what all the code is doing, you may want to check out the premium course on our website or watch one of the basic videos first. If the compilation is successful, we go back to Metaeditor by pressing F4 or clicking on the icon. Back in Metaeditor, we press Ctrl and R to start the strategy tester, pick the expert advisor that we have just created, enable the visual mode, and start a strategy test. We should then see the expert advisor on the chart. If you are already a premium course member and have an idea for a video like this one, feel free to send us an email. In this video, we have learned how to create an expert advisor that uses the Bears Power Indicator to detect trends and manage positions with trailing stops. With just a few lines of MQL code, you have coded an expert advisor that can trade based on bearish and bullish signals. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.